Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review. Today from Mattel and the WWE, we are featuring Elite Collection Series 102 Austin Theory. Alright, so today is March 16th, 2024. This is an older action figure that came out last year. For a while, Austin Theory action figures were kind of hard to come across. But as the character is becoming more popular on television, it's a lot easier finding, Theory figures out in the wild. I'm a big fan of Theory. I was first introduced to him on the independent circuit. I saw him perform at Evolve Wrestling years ago. And I remember my first thought was, this guy is going to become a superstar. Just seeing him, he's very young now, but when I saw him, God, this was a while back. And I just remember sensing that this guy was going to be huge. He had the look, he had the skill, he had the talent, and just like the raw ability. And seeing where he is now in WWE came to like no surprise, because I don't know. I think he's a standout performer. It kind of pains me a little that he's kind of like comic relief with Grayson Waller, but I think in time, he's going to be back on his game again and be at the, top of the marquee. So this is a wonderful looking action figure. Of course, it's very inspired by the Captain America from the Disney MCU movies, especially with the vest. His facial expressions here are very animated and almost cartoon-like. The one thing this figure, the one glaring omission is that he does not come with the U.S. Championship, like we see right there. So, Theory comes from Atlanta, Georgia, standing in at 6 feet 1 inch. He weighs in at 220 pounds, and his finisher is the ATL. Career highlights at the time: U.S. Champion, Money in the Bank winner. After being the youngest Money in the Bank winner and youngest U.S. Champion, Austin Theory proved that he's the now, A-Town down. All right, other figures in Series 102, we have Edge, who's now left WWE for AEW. We have Theory. Gunther, this figure has been like impossible for me to find. We're way past Series 102, but when Series 102 was out, I never saw this in the wild. We have Sami Zayn, which I think is conspiracy theorist Sami Zayn, Commissioner Foley, and the Rhea Ripley, which is a beautiful figure. Okay, so we have Theory in his Captain America themed entrance gear. For me, when I see this, it kind of reminds me of Gargano's comic book themed entrance gear. Johnny Gargano's done everything from like Iron Man to Spider-Man to Venom to Wolverine. Theory, I think, is somewhat of a comic book fan. I remember seeing photos of when he was a child and he dressed up as the Incredible Hulk. He was also aligned with Johnny Gargano and The Way, so it kind of makes sense that he does have a comic book inspired gear. Like I said, his facial expressions are very animated. It's almost cartoon-like, and the head almost looks too large for the body, but we'll see. He comes with an extra pair of hands. Here is the one face. It's very silly. It's like I said, it's very cartoon-like. And then we have Austin Theory looking fantastic. Yeah, this head looks it looks weird. It doesn't feel like it flows well with the body. You could detach the gear over here on the back. The printing is very clean on the front and back. You take a look at it, the first thing you think of is Captain America. And then you can just detach it like so. But the head, it looks too large. Something looks off. Maybe it's the gear. Maybe it'll look better once I take the gear off. Yeah, the head, it just looks too tall. It looks very disproportionate. I don't know which head I like more. He's had other figures, so I might have to maybe do a head swap. I do like the silly face more than this one, but yeah, this looks very off. Just swap them out. I kind of like this one better. Yeah, this one seems a little bit better proportioned, even though it's very elongated. It's very silly still. In terms of articulation, you know, it's the standard elite style of body. So it's well articulated. The range of motion, you know, it's decent. Very impressed with the printing on the gear. It's very clean, as well on the knee pads and on the boots. The Austin Theory logo is almost kind of like a play on the Avengers logo as well. Yeah, so I mean, it's a fun looking figure. I'm not too keen on the head sculpts. They look, I do like this one more than the other one, but they do look a little bit too large. But for me, the big selling point was the gear. I think the Captain America style gear is awesome. He's kind of moved past that, but for me, this is like one of his looks that's always going to be kind of like burned into my brain, just because I'm a big Marvel and Captain America fan. And it's still a really cool, neat looking costume or entrance gear. And well, since we're on the subject of Captain America, here's good old Steve Rogers himself. This is a Marvel Legends. I think this was celebrating 10 years. So this is an older figure, I think from 2017 maybe. But yeah, it's kind of neat, you know, to see OG Captain America and then, you know, the Austin Theory figure. So yeah, great figure. The face is silly, but I could kind of look past that just because I like the gear a lot. All right, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.